This is Robert Mardlachi, the MindShare Learning Report, Canada's Learning and Technology e-magazine. And welcome to This Week in Canadian EdTech, Saturday morning special Prime Minister Awards Series podcast in conversation with Dr. Anju Bajaj, Canada's Prime Minister Teaching Excellence recipient. Thank you for joining me, Dr. Bajaj, on
Thank you,
this
Robert.
wonderful Saturday morning. A little bit about Dr. Bajaj. She's a STEM educator, assistant principal, a STEM consultant. Her accolades include, as I mentioned, the Prime Minister Awards, MB Teaching Excellence STEM Educator, Global Citizenship Awardee for Educators, K-12 EdTech Award winner of the year, STEM Teacher Leader. She's experienced in research scientist with a demonstrated history of working in research industry, skilled in STEM, SPSS, and statistical tools, tongue twister for a Saturday morning, life sciences, data analysis, and microscopy. Wow, that's a tall order for you there.
I was just saying, okay,
Incredible. C- Congratulations. How does this make you feel in
it makes
being
me.
recognized?
First of all, thank you, Robert. Thank you for having me here and sharing my views. And yeah, it feels incredible. It feels great when you are known among stars, the STEM stars. So it feels good, very, very good.
Now, you had the opportunity, and I have to share some of these photos
Oh,
that you actually got to go to Ottawa. It was a delayed trip because of COVID. But talk to me about that experience. And you had the opportunity to have a conversation with the Prime Minister.
yeah, it was again a lifetime opportunity, and I will call it. It's like a Nobel Prize of teaching. If they have Nobel Prize for teaching, like school teachers, I would say that's the
Right.
moment. That was a real moment that I felt. It felt so good when I met the Prime Minister, get to know him, and actually talk to him, and little bit share about the teaching experience, and get to meet other countries' best educators. It was so inspiring, so motivating. The teachers are doing untired work even during the COVID time. They did not stop. Life did not move, and life was kind of slow, but the teachers were finding, they were adapting a way to engage the student, to help the student, and community came together when the COVID happened. So it was great moment to get to see Prime Minister in person and get the award from him.
Now, your passion is STEM, and you've been you've worked in industry, and some of the best leaders that I know have previous experience and bring a different lens to the equation. How important is it to have that opportunity? Some teachers now are getting co-op experiences. There's programs in some districts where they're sending teachers to get some experience in industry, to get real world experience to bring back to the classroom.
Again, that's very, very important. Like my background is from India. I can certainly compare international experience and Canadian experience too. In India, system is different. So I will not talk about there since we are in
Yeah.
Canada. I talk about here only. Here I feel life cannot happen. The classroom activities cannot happen in the four walls here, and the school sometimes does not have resources or the budgeting constraint. So we need to open up, we need to talk to industry people, and we need mentorship. Even teachers need mentorship opportunities here. It's me that I have a science background, that I or a science nerd or whatever, or science passionate about that one, that I enjoy what I do. It's not like that everyone enjoy what they do. Sometimes their comfort zone is math, social studies, or ELA or art. And I won't blame them. Everyone has their own comfort zone. We don't want that, okay, change your all scenario. We need mentorship here. We need some kind of guidance here from the expert teacher so that we can shadow them, we can learn with them, and we can go to different classroom at the same time. And there should be some online. So there are some different organization. I'm a part of different, this is why I take part in different organization, so that I bring something to my community. Like, for example, I'm a part of SQUIST, that's a Society for Canadian Women in Science and Technology. So they have
Hmm.
excellent mentorship program there. So they provide online mentorship to students, to the teacher, to the remote, to the reserve, to again northern communities there. And same as with the Let's Talk Science program, they provide all different
Right.
kinds of program in French and English to all educators free of cost, and it is readily available. Then I'm a part of STAN, Science Technology Awareness Network. Like as an ed teacher, like my real job is actually teaching, right? Is teacher if you say that. But again,
Right.
we have to open up. We need to find resources in the 21st century skills. We cannot just limit ourselves to the curriculum. The kids are growing at the same time. Teachers need to develop themselves too, and we'll always look for new resources. This is why we have to go sometime volunteer, and government has to come forward. Even the division has to give some teachers some time as they for the mutual understanding.
You raised a good point about the skills, the seven C's. And I just heard on the news this morning
Yeah.
that across Canada, there's a skills gap, if you will, or
Yes,
shortage.
that's right.
And you are helping prepare our future leaders. And that mentorship you talked about is so vitally important. And through volunteerism, I got my first job back in the day. And
That's right.
and you really hit on an important point around that. Whether it's students or teachers, getting those skills through volunteer efforts and giving back, and it's
Yes,
it's a win-win for everyone, right? Because
that's right.
you build your skills
Hmm.
and you give back. And
Exactly.
so kudos to you for your leadership. And not everyone wants to be a leader. I mean, that's something that, or achieve excellence. We all talk about it, but it's you. My philosophy has always been I want to help kids achieve their fullest potential.
Yeah,
Right?
again, my approach is the servant leadership too. Like I'm
Right.
a lead, I'm known as a leader. People are so kind that they acknowledge me
Yeah.
for various things. Like recently, I got this community leadership award, and I got some other awards. People are generally very kind to say that. But again, servant leadership. Tell me how to serve you. Tell me how to learn with you, learn from you, learn with you. This is how I
Right.
always seek help. I'm always living that gratitude moment there. Tell me what to do. If I can do something, I'll be really more than happy. Why make trouble for anyone? If you can do something, then again, do it. Right? We are here for
And
our future.
and you're involved with Let's Talk Science, and they showed
Yeah.
the other national science. And you've got a science fair coming up, the Bison Fair. Is
Yes.
this it here? Am I showing the right one?
Yes, you're showing the right one. That's a
Yeah,
Bison Regional Science Fair.
let's talk about your wheelhouse and the passion for science and the impact that science makes on our society.
So this Bison Regional Science Fair is my again baby is growing up. I call it little baby. So it's like a sixth anniversary we will be celebrating. Last 2 years it was virtual, and when everything was kind of stopped down, so we found a different ways. This year it will be in person. We will be having April 18th, 19th, and 20th, 3 days. And we encourage all the Catholic school, independent school, home school, or remote reserve, our friends from First Nation communities, they can come participate with us. And we have mentorship opportunities available through the Squest and through other organizations there. We provide all different facilities to them. And the winners, they go to Canada White Size Fair. This year, Canada White Size Fair
Fantastic.
is in Edmonton, and it's free of cost. It is free of cost to all the winners, 1 week free trip. Then
Hmm.
if they get good price, then
Amazing.
people in the past, they went to international science fair, like our students, they went to Dubai, they went to Mexico, they went different places. And again, everything through the community. It's not like it should not be like my parents can pay the Dubai trip only, then I get to go. It should not be like that. We should reward the science. So this is why it's not only a science fair, we expand it to STEM, not only against STEM, I'm saying it's stream fair. So science, technology, okay, stream, reading, arts, engineering, and math. So we are expanding. It is interdisciplinary. So we are following the new trends in STEM education here. So because again, science is not only science. People think, oh, science is difficult, science is forbidden. They take a little different approach. But when you combine with different aspects, like I might be good at doing. I'm a visual person. I like to see the things. Might be good at hands-on activities. Some people can depict the science through art, through the mathematics, through the graphs, through the table. So science should not be taken as a like a horrible subject or a difficult subject. So science should be taken also as a soft skill too. So it is a life skill. It's a necessity. It's not like a you need to like it. It's like a must-have skill. You must know. So this is why we encourage these kind of science fair opportunities for students. Then they present their projects to the community members. Then we have whole hundred some judges there from the Manitoba province. They come, they devote their time, then they give their positive feedback and points to improve further at Canada-wide and international science fair. So I'm pretty excited about that. We already started working on that one, and it's in process. We need your
Well,
best.
we're happy to support you as a media partner, and you're on point with science and helping kids understand the world around them,
Mhm.
and it could be a career pathway as well. There are
That's right.
many jobs, and like the career that you had in the healthcare system, to pursue. Cybersecurity. You can put that
Mhm.
into that bucket as well from a STEM or STEAM perspective. Talk to me in importance about the arts as well, because working both sides of your brain. I'm left-handed, right? So I'm right. My brain tend to be a little more creative minded, perhaps. But talk to me about the importance of infusing the arts and STEAM.
Uh, that's so funny that you asked. One of my students, he came with a neat project 2 years ago, just before the COVID. So his project was on again some art infusion. He just make a spectrophotometry or something. So he was making a rainbow. You know, when you spin the rainbow, it produced a white color. So he
Oh,
infused like
cool.
some kind of yeah. Like he was just telling the color concepts in the science in that one and how the color can depict your mood, right? Sometimes the blue light or red light or
Right.
green light, and these kind of depict your mood, or sometimes the color of the food. If you see the green
That's
apple
right.
or the green
Or
apple
the
or red
color of
apple.
our office, because our colors of our logo are
Mhm.
very intentional, and the orange, the light blues, and it really has an impact on your mood. So
That's
kudos
right.
to him for his project. That sounds very cool.
That was interesting. Yeah.
Well, with that, final thoughts to share. Perhaps you could share the website that folks might go to participate in your science fair. You are certainly leading the way in STEM in Canada and beyond, and we really value your leadership and contribution to student learning.
Yeah, and I really appreciate my friends, my supporters, my again those who really believe in, and they're always there. They always have my back, so I can just go fly and just go with my crazy ideas. And I really appreciate my students that I can challenge them and I can ask them. And the parents and our school community is very strong. They are all close knit. So again, we are here to make future. And please do not be hesitant to contact me if you're looking for any science fair ideas or looking for some mentorship opportunities or any kind of curriculum help, not only in Manitoba, across the Canada. Please let me know. If I'm not able to help, I'll try to find a way to support you. So please
And
contact me.
how might they reach you, Dr. Bajaj? Through Twitter?
Through Twitter
Uh,
is fine. Through LinkedIn is fine. You can DM me from the LinkedIn. You have my LinkedIn address there. You
okay.
have my Twitter there,
Yes.
or I can send you the link there on the website on the Bajaj Original website. there's the email there. You can check it out. Send it to me.
Once again, thank you, Dr. Bajaj, for joining us this Saturday morning.
Thank you. Have a good day.
That was Dr. Anju Bajaj, Canada's Prime Minister Teaching Excellence Award recipient, STEM educator, associate principal, and STEM consultant. My name is Robert Mardlanchi, the Mindshare Learning Report. Be sure to check out www.mindshare.learning to get your latest issue. And until next time, stay healthy, stay safe, and keep the learning curve steep.
Thank you.